This movie is not great, but it's not as bad as people say. Michael Keaton is fantastic as Batman. Sasha Calle was a standout as Supergirl. The CGI in the movie is really bad. I also feel the movie goes off the rails in the third act, mainly because the third act of the movie is just one giant CGI battle that looks like a video game. General Zod was even kinda wasted in this movie, and he didn't feel as threatening as he did in Man of Steel. This movie isn't as bad as people say, but the movie isn't amazing and has problems. Paul Rudd, as usual, still gives a really good performance. Kathryn Newton's performance as Cassie Lang is good for the most part, but she does have some moments where her acting isn't the best. Jonathan Majors' performance as Kang the Conqueror was the best in the entire movie. He was outstanding. But it's not just the performance. Kang as an actual villain really works. He's intimidating and has motives you understand. The action scenes were very entertaining, but I really like the last battle. The visuals, while for the most part very impressive, there are some scenes where they stick out a little bit. There is humor in the movie that doesn't land. My final flaw with this movie is that I really felt MODOK could have been removed entirely. To me, MODOK felt like he was just shoehorned into the movie for no reason. This movie is not great, but it's not that bad either. It's a fun, enjoyable MCU movie overall. Brie Larson, Aman Vellani, and Teyonah Parris do really well in the movie, and they have good chemistry. The action scenes are a lot of fun. The musical score is good. In terms of flaws with the movie, I would say there are some jokes that don't land, and the villain is really weak. This movie is not as bad as some people say it is, but it's not great. Definitely has problems, but it's still entertaining. Blue Beetle is easily the best DC superhero film. Xolo Maridueña killed it in the role of Blue Beetle. The action scenes are a lot of fun, and the Blue Beetle costume is one of the best superhero movie costumes we have. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem was a huge surprise for me. This movie has stunning animation, and in my opinion, this is the best Ninja Turtles movie. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is a satisfying end to the trilogy, and out of all the MCU films we've been getting after Spider-Man No Way Home, this is the best one in my opinion. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse for me was better than Into the Spider-Verse. The animation was stunning, there were a lot more stakes in the story, and despite ending on a cliffhanger, I still had a blast.